button on my backdrop.
Hey, we're live now, guys. I love it.
Hello!
Hi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, just all sorts of chaos happening behind the scenes over here. Welcome to another episode of Power Rangers Guardians of the Grid. I am your lovely gridmaster and host, Beaker, here with Tabletop Misfits. Da 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 da. Man, this is episode 9. We've called this one, or at least I have called this one, The Calm Before. So, mysterious. Cliche, but mysterious. Yeah, it's another episode of Power Rangers. We're here tonight. Before we get things rolling, I want to play some music because I haven't played music yet, and I am behind, I guess. Anyway. Get it all out, right? If this is your first time in here, we are the Tabletop Misfits, and we are here to play games, have fun, spread love all over around. We have a bunch of sponsors with us that we like to go ahead and lay out before we play, just to kind of get it all out of the way. Let's see. As you can see, we've got music provided by our friends over at Monument Studios and their Fantasy Plus app. If you use the code MISFIT, you can get 30% off or 3 months free use of their Fantasy Plus app, which is fantastic. Huge library. If you want Math Rocks, go to our friends over at CanadianDice.ca. Use the code MISFIT15 for 15% off your order. That takes care of shipping, probably more than likely. If you want shirts that have the Tabletop Misfits logo or the Beaker Builds logo, go to DungeonGrandmaster.com. Great shirts. They're very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. Let's see. In our last one for right now, Last Hope Printing. They are currently our sponsor for my Beaker Build, the Beaker's Garage show that I put on Thursdays. Nice paint. Great paint. They also do minis. If you go to their website, Last Hope Miniatures, and use the code MISFIT, you get 40% off your order. 40%. That's a lot. It's almost half off your order. Let's see, we've got one more. We are an affiliate with Renegade Studios. So if you want a copy of the core rulebook or any of the other rulebooks for Power Rangers or anything World of Darkness related, since we are running another World of Darkness series here on the opposite Sunday to Power Rangers, use this link in the chat. Anything you purchase, we get a little bit back. So that goes to help us in the long run. Send a little love our way. With that, let's go around the horn. I know we're missing one person. They will show up momentarily, probably in the next 15-20 minutes. So when they get here, they get here. We know they're there. We know they're out there. So let's go around the horn. We'll start with our Shadow. Just kind of introduce who you are, what you're playing. Yeah, you're muted, buddy.
And I had such a good intro. It always is the way it goes. Hello, everybody. My name is Shadow or Shadow Dow, your guide to the digital darkness. And tonight I am playing Zephyrin, your Black Lupus Ranger. And his pronouns are he, him. Mine are he, him as well.
Perfect. Let's see. Let's go to our War-Torn Knight. Let's go over there.
You caught me as I was opening the captions. I hope they're working for everybody.
Hey, they are.
Hi. Hell yeah. I'm Matt, also known as War-Torn Knight out there on the interwebs. I'm not setting up right now. You're a liar. But yeah, skating in the home just for you all today at home so that I could play everybody's favorite Green Ranger on this particular Sunday night, because there's probably other Green Ranger, Jackal Vindalis, or just Jack, who I believe is still under his own faculties tonight. I mean, that was a little fun last time until he got drop kicked in the face, which he thinks he needed.
I mean, I'm sure a bunch of people thought you needed that. Let's see. Our Pink Ranger.
Me?
That would be you, my dear.
Hi. I am Nerd Mom herself. I play your Pink Ranger, Pink Phoenix. I am a battle cat, which I try to destroy everything. But it's okay.
Battle cat. Battle
It's all for my friends. Yes. And yeah.
Okay. And our Blue Ranger.
I maintain that was a medicinal drop kick, Jack.
It worked.
Good evening. My name is Chris. He, him pronouns. Same with Dexter Deadman, the team's support, playing the Blue Pegasus Ranger.
And finally, our Red Ranger.
Hello everyone, I'm Ark or Arc-like Court, and tonight I am playing your Red Draco Ranger Dalor, the Edonian Warrior Sage.
That's right. And lovely, lovely Dalor over there was our last ranger to go through his trials last episode. So, Ark, you know the drill. Give us a recap. What happened?
Oh, so there were extensive trauma remaining from the previous trial that had occurred. Gathering a containment cube or life support tube, we're not 100% certain on what that is, from the Pegasus Rangers trial in a foundry of sorts. Jack teleported in after going, I saw you guys were fighting and you left me out. I wanted to punch scary robot spiders too. Gave the coordinates for the tube to be teleported back to the Citadel of Light, and the coordinates for the other wave of morphing grid energy or beacon of morphing grid energy that we were aware of on yet another desert planet. Deserts, great, awesome, love it. As we went to go teleport, Dalor, normally keeping himself within about a 30-foot radius of his team to be telepathically linked via the mind crystal or psi crystal embedded in his forehead, ended up somewhere fucking else, entirely away from the rest of the team as they contended with more of the original recipe, extra crispy, and other various enemies that appeared on the battlefield, where Dalor entered into a temple to nothing but extreme silence. Completely separated and sonically devoid of interacting with anything else around him. Deeper within the temple, he started seeing wraiths, ghost-like specters, holograms, projections of not only his ranger team, but warriors across time among in moments of combat or conflict where they were felled or failed or killed or beaten to a bloody pulp. And he had interacting, stopping, communicating with any of them. In that maddening, deafening silence, the crew had to face off against all of the bad guys without their Red Ranger. And it was going bad. Really bad. Jumping back from the horrible, no good family party time that was out in the middle of the sands, Dalor attempted to maybe present fighting styles, stances, maneuvers, tactics to the visions he was seeing in the temple itself, trying to instruct, command, teach the spirits to avoid these deathly blows, these moments where they would fall in battle, and slowly but surely overcoming his own fear of silence, his own fear of a time of peace for a warrior, was able to see some of those instructions take place and take form in those battles across time. He protected a sputtering flame of energy within the temple itself, adding his own power to it. He heard the mighty roar over silence of the dragon call to him and bring him from there to the rest of his team, where he then got the shit beat out of him for a moment by Jack, who got mind controlled by the bad guy, Dexter had to administer the medically necessary roundhouse kick to the top of the head to bring him back to the party. Our battle cat was able to find the location of the bad guy in the mist and launch a volley into it, dealing some damage. Our not currently present and out of fear of getting my own throat slashed, non-murderous Yellow Ranger jumped into there and continued dealing more damaging blows until eventually we were able to succeed and teleport back to our command center with a notion from the Red Ranger of it's time we take the fight to Ivan Ooze and not wait for him to bring it to us.
Man, I love it. Although I have one critique. It wasn't as bombastic as Chris was the week before with his Dragon Ball Z narrator voice.
I'm no good at voices, so you just get mine.
Oh, okay.
Work on it.
No, that was great. I couldn't have done it any better myself, honestly. You hit all the high points. You even gave us a couple of chuckles in there. What can I say? Desert worlds, man. It's all in the desert. It's barren. No one wants to go there.
Save on those set costs.
Exactly.
Desert world, more like dessert world, because what a treat that was.
I love it.
You take that back. You take that back right now.
Nope. I fucking love it. Love it.
Never. No.
He's on my side, remember? Wah ha ha ha. Okay, so with that, we will jump right into things. I hope everybody's ready. Everyone's got their ideas ready to go. Deep breaths, everybody. Now, we find ourselves in the command center. It is post-battle. We now find our Rangers, all of them with their Zords, now ready and able to be summoned and called if needed in battle. The command center, the Bastion of Light, is still in disarray from Ivan and Madame Woe's attack. Zordon still is resting and trying to recover in his meditation chamber. But our Rangers are in the center room of the command center, where they have now decided, hey, there's our Yellow Ranger, where they have now decided to make plans to prepare to face Ivan Ooze. So, if anyone would like to go first, otherwise I'm going to roll a d6 and pick somebody.
Dalor clears one of the tables that were in that center area that had been fallen over or thrown, moves it into the center and stands it up for everyone to essentially gather around it after what had occurred. Dalor is going to look at everyone and say, we have gained an emotional depth and connection to one another where we are unafraid to put ourselves in harm's way to protect, to save, to ensure that someone can continue the battle even if we cannot. But if we're going to take this step forward instead of bracing for another attack, each one of us needs to bring our best capability, our best skill forward, whatever it may be. He gestures over to Dexter. If you need time with more of my equipment, with everything broken here, we salvage and create whatever exactly we need. If you feel your engineering and your creativity is what is going to give us the greatest chance. He looks to Jack. If you want to go ahead of us, scout the area, get an idea of what we're facing, hone in on where the best place for us to attack them is, stand behind it. Looks to Trinzax. If you are aware of weapons that maybe we are not, if you can think of a way to hurt, harm, damage, affect them that we aren't aware of or haven't seen, we can forge it. We can make it. Zephyrin, if you know how we can better increase our survivability as a team, specific movements, patterns to look out for, architecture, structural safety or weaknesses, provide that. Looks to Artemis. And if you want to sharpen your claws on the marble floors of this temple and claim the first blood of combat to be yours, we will ensure it. He'll lay the 6 crystals that he had taken off of the moon, the Sardian moon that they were on, that morphing grid frequencies responded to the pink light and to the yellow light and to the blue light when we were there. I'm going to see if I can get these to enhance our connection or increase our power. And if you want to understand my tactics, my approach to war, the way I would handle these enemies, I'm more than willing to share that. But we all have to bring the best aspects of ourselves forward if we're going to make a feasible stand.
Aye, aye, Captain. And Dexter takes that cue, and after everybody's been looking around and listening to the words, and he begins working, trying to get all of the equipment that we need here in decent repair first before trying to then advance our cause, because he agrees with our Red Ranger. It's time that we be proactive. And so after those repairs, I'm going to try to figure out, along with Zordon whenever he can, where might our enemy actually be across this galaxy.
Zephyr's going to actually go over to Dexter and he's gonna say, hey, we need to finish our talk from before.
All right. As he hears that, he takes it in stride and he chuckles a little bit, and without lifting his hands from the keyboard, he goes, let's talk in front of God and everyone.
You know what? Fine. We can have this conversation.
We could do it in private.
No, it's actually probably better that others hear this. I don't know about what timeline you came from, but what's happening here, I think, is deviated from the one that I'm from.
Truth be told, we're so far in the past, it seems, that I'm not sure what deviations really took place. I studied history as a passing interest, but more of an engineer by trade, so I could not tell you what happened in year 0 or whatever is going on right now. What I can tell you is it doesn't stay this bad forever, as you know. But we don't know why. Because everything is screwed everywhere we turn.
I mention this and my suspicion because I have studied extensively the history of the Power Rangers. And there are things that I think that have happened that I would hope would be documented. But some things just don't quite add up. So we need to take into consideration that the things that we have done and the things that we will do will impact the future in which we came from.
One thing that was very interesting, just from clear context clues, or perhaps he said it. Zordon's never, no, he said it. Zordon's never done this before. In other words, Zordon's never summoned 5, however many people from anywhere to be superpowered freedom fighters against magic chickens and shadow demons.
No, and from what I remember of his reaction, he wasn't expecting what happened.
So do you know what that means, Zephyrin?
We're flying by the seat of our pants.
Well, I do that every day. So no, I did not think about it that way. What that means is our little studies of history, Power Ranger history specifically, it's a bit of an autobiography. You are the first Black Ranger.
Yeah.
You, according to what Dalor saw, are not the last Black Ranger. So it looks like we have to unfuck it. And it also looks like we have the cheat sheet. We have the answers. Someone successfully pulls it off.
No, and
I just hope it's us.
I'm sure it is, at least in this timeline.
There's a second Blue Ranger out there. It could have been him. I might not make it to the end. Bit of a sobering thought, but an encouraging one.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't expect to live forever, but
I don't expect to live through this battle. This war.
no, I'll do my best to have your back and the rest of the team.
Of course. And I have your back. The good news is we literally can't mess up the timeline, bro. You gotta lighten up.
Well,
We are the timeline.
that's what I was getting at. Is I don't think we are on the same timeline that we came from.
Yeah, this one's a lot less pleasant. All the more reason for me to start changing things. I told Trinzax the other day about My Little Pony. I don't know. Something's gonna stick. It can't get worse. It can't get worse.
Dalor says to Zephyrin, what if your hesitation to fully participate in this timeline is what has changed it? What if your fear of being wrong or right is what is creating this divide for you?
Well, that was where I was getting at, is if the timeline's already deviated, the information I have accurate fully, which means it's not going to necessarily harm sharing what I know.
One thing I learned about history is that the people who make it actually have less of an effect on it than the people who write it. Did you ever evaluate who was telling you what happened? Did you ever think about your sources?
All the time. I mean, that's one of the things that they cover in the trainings for our rescue teams.
Right. The source itself told you that the source was good. And that's
No, they actually told us to question all the sources.
good. That's good. No wonder you're so well adjusted. But thing is, at this point, it's an immutable fact that we are the history, we are the timeline that you're afraid of altering. And depending on whether or not what side of the philosophical coin you fall on for determinism, it doesn't really matter what we do. As
Are
long
both
as
of you from the same year?
No.
No. There's some freaky stuff where Zephyr's from.
Do you know of the life of Dexter from when or where you are from? And Dexter, do you know the life of Zephyrin from where or when you are from?
Nope.
Nope.
And yet both of you are side by side wielding a magnanimous force of energy that is both living and creating all at once. You might be aware of the stories, but you're holding the pen at this moment alongside the rest of us.
So you might as well make bold strokes.
And as you are all talking, around the corner, slowly shuffling in, holding aside, you see Zordon walk in.
Hey.
No.
You shouldn't be up.
No. Dalor, for all his faults as an Edonian and his research into the Matrix and the grid, he is right.
Zordon, was that racist?
No.
It's okay, you've never seen me look like that after a fight, so we can prey on the Eltarian weaknesses in combat.
It was my attempt at humor.
Didn't you get knocked unconscious a few desert worlds back, Delore?
Yeah, yes.
Zephyrin, is that offensive to... I'm not familiar with these species.
I think it's a good-natured ribbing.
Me and Zordon have spent a great deal of conversations and time. He's earned it.
What I'm trying to say, though, you are Dexter and Zephyrin. You are not from this time. However, the grid chose you two specifically. I do not know the experiences you have. I do not have the knowledge that you seem to think I may have. But we are here now. We have this fresh access to the grid. I've seen all of you do great things so far. I do not think the grid would have chosen you all if you could not do such great things in the future. But the fight needs to go to Ivan now. That much I can agree on.
Dexter, I'm going to help you work on getting things set up that we need. And I'm not going to be holding back what I know. So there are some changes that we need to adjust for. And he's going to reach into it and toss his data pad to Dalor, because he knows Dalor has been trying to look at it. I hope you can find some of the answers you're looking for here. And before he throws it, he unlocks the whole thing.
Puts his hand on the top of it. Can toss it and go, no, you show us.
All right.
I like learning.
Zephyr's going to, out of the tablet, essentially pull a cable that plugs into what's remaining working of the command center and starts pulling things up and information that he has that would be relevant, specifically around Ivan Ooze,
Well,
if anything.
I
So
want-
I'm assuming that's a roll.
Oh, most definitely. This will be a technology roll for
Okay,
at least seeing if this even works.
Yeah.
Because you have,
Can I help her?
I mean, you have a very, very advanced tech going into very, very old tech.
He's plugging Android into iOS. That's the problem.
Maybe more of like Android into DOS.
Okay.
So we'll see if this works. Because you've had trouble in the past.
Yeah.
This past.
Yeah, I'm actually going to use the rescue response grid power as well, because that is a technology. Oh, that's repair. I get maybe.
You're talking about,
Would that fall?
because rescue response does what exactly?
It well, I have to be more. Never mind. I was reading through it and I missed that part. So, can Dexter assist me?
He can certainly try. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll let him lend some assistance. You may not be from the same point in time, but your tech's fairly close and similar.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go tech. Assistance is an upshift, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. So you are able to, with Dexter's assistance, find a port to jack into. God. You know, choice words, right? You find a port that you're able to use, and it boots up, and you see the flicker of recognition on the screen. So I guess you're trying to essentially mirror screens.
Mirror screens or interface with something that I can use to display on a grander scale than just my little tablet.
Yeah, you're able to at least do that.
And while I know we probably don't have a ton of information regarding Ivan, I'm sure there have been stories, even if they're fables at this point, that we could reference and share.
Okay. Between the two of you, I would either say another tech check just to know like key phrases to search for, or maybe even a culture check, kind of like a history check, like, you know, what files to look for. So either one of those two, whichever one's better.
I'll do a tech check
Okay.
And I will use an idea point to give myself advantage.
While y'all do
Or
that, yes,
edge.
Matt or Jack.
Is the goal just information on Ivan Ooze as a whole that they're looking for?
I think that is what they're looking for, at least some general idea
Yeah.
of Ivan. Yes.
To give us any insight that might be useful for us going into this.
19.
As the two of you are kind of talking back and forth about this, Jack is just going to go, would you perchance like an energy signature to cross-reference?
Yes.
That would be helpful.
Turns and starts walking, expecting you two to follow, as he goes to a corridor that he blocked off before leaving, and opens it up where you would see a scorch mark in the wall that has a pulsing purple energy glow.
Zephyr, did he want us to follow him? Because he just stopped talking and left.
I think so. Do we have a device that scans, or should I just take the tablet?
Is that for me?
I feel like I have the ability to like scan energy sources at some point.
Oh,
Like,
then,
simple
yeah,
stuff.
go for it.
Just lick it. I'm sure it's fine.
Jack, you gotta like tell us when you, because you walk off a lot quietly. You gotta tell us when you want to come with you.
Right. Well, I'm not. I thought the Red Rangers thing was to follow me. I'm sorry. I just.
Yeah, but you do that cool aloofness. So I thought you were being cool and aloof.
I mean,
I'm
man,
not aloof. What do you mean? I don't.
I scan the energy signature.
Okay, so you scan the energy signature. That's going to be more of the same, really, more of another science check or a tech check. I'm sorry.
All right, I will spend another idea point for edge.
Alrighty.
That is an 18.
Man, y'all are rolling. You're rolling good right now. I'm impressed. With an 18, you are able to scan the purple energy. It's unclassified energy, but it is familiar energy in the sense that you've encountered it. You encountered it when you first found Artemis on her planet of Sard. That purple, you recall the purple lightning that was in the sky. The readings that were captured from that electrical storm are very similar to the readings that you're getting now.
I take note of that, or I store it digitally to use when we start scanning the galaxy.
Okay. So I'll let you spend some time doing that. I'd say you'll give me. You'll have to roll a couple of tech checks just to kind of make sure you're scanning right. So if you want to keep doing that, I'll come back to you periodically and just have you roll, because I'll assume that you're doing that search. Fair enough?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, go ahead. Give me one roll to start that.
I'm going to spend my final of my 3 idea points for hopefully I don't need these later, for edge on the galaxy scan. That's a nat 20, and then a 1 on the D2.
Man. Okay.
I'm spending resources here, Beaker. These aren't just free
No,
rolls.
that's fine. I'm not complaining whatsoever. You're doing exactly as you're supposed to do. All right, with 21, you're able to for this first sweep, you're able to highlight various areas within the known reach of Ivan's grasp, that have a little bit more concentration. So you're going to spend a little bit of time looking at that again in just a second. Zephron, you wanted to do your research into history to see if you could find anything about Ivan Ooze, right?
Yeah, any stories, if we have like actual accounts, great, but really anything that could be related to him that we can gain any information about him
Okay.
at this point.
Did I have you roll, and do you remember that number?
I think that Dexter actually rolled that one initially.
Right. Yeah, he was doing a tech check. Did you want to do a tech or culture?
I will do a tech check.
We lost focus. We were like dogs chasing a squirrel.
Right. All right.
You mean like Jack?
Maybe.
And woof woof. I get an upshift with my okay. That is a 16.
Okay. With a 16, you're able to come across a couple of files. Excuse me for a second. They are vague. They mention a great and a great evil that had struck the galaxy, but was sealed away. Oddly enough, the terms used are sealed away. Not destroyed, not defeated, not killed, sealed away. And it talks of warriors who had done so. No descriptions. And that where he was sealed was lost to time. At least from what you were able to find.
I'm going to... Delora, are you still in the room with us?
You guys walked away with Jack.
No, I came back into... Yeah. Because my stuff's plugged into the main computer.
Then yeah, I'm there.
What are your thoughts on this?
I think you've answered your own questions about exactly where you're supposed to be in the timeline.
That's fair. But it's saying sealed away. So instead of focusing on defeating or killing him, I think we need to focus on containment, potentially.
Do you believe that he deserves containment and sealing, or do you believe he deserves death?
You gotta ask the hard questions, don't you? I would be lying to say that a part of me doesn't want to take revenge for the harm he's done.
When the time comes, a decision will need to be made. I want to know in this moment, from you specifically, that when that decision needs to be made, it's not being influenced by what you've read. It's the decision's being made because it's the decision you are choosing to make, not because you are trying to hold together a house of cards in a raging wind. Think on it. Just puts a hand on his shoulder. Think on it. We are planning. We are building. We are designing. But that answer is one you must come to an agreement with.
I'll work on it.
Dexter, give me another tech check.
No edge on this one. $11.
Okay. So you already had a large body identified of planets with this energy. With a 10, you're able to narrow it down a little bit more. Where you started with 10 potential spots, you've narrowed it down to now 7. Zordon walks over, sees what you're doing, and begins to start to help and say, I think we can adjust the filter ever so slightly. As he takes a deep breath and just moves a little slower than normal, than you've normally seen him, and just begins to help you. And we'll.
I put my unseen hand on his shoulder so that my man hands can keep typing away, and I go, "Don't overdo it."
Okay, thank you. So we'll leave you with that for a minute as you two are searching. Let's see. Trinzex, Artemis, Jack, you three haven't been doing anything. What are y'all up to? We'll start with Trinzex. How are you feeling? What's going on?
First of all, hear me? Okay. My microphone's been fucky. So
You're fading
Okay.
in and out a little bit.
We'll come.
is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Transact. Here's the lore and wants to pull him to the side. And if possible, deafen everyone else. Okay. Just have a private conversation.
Okay.
You know?
So, Shadow, if you're saying anything, I can't hear you, but just deafen everybody.
Yeah, just wave at me when you need everybody undeafened.
Okay.
Oh. Ew.
Yes,
wanna get this out.
Trinzex.
I want to get this out. Everything. You know. Who knows what's going to happen soon. I've kept a lot. Everybody.
Your mic is still wickedly cutting in and out.
What the fuck is up with this shit, man?
These intimate moments brought to you by broken microphones.
Fucking broken ass mics. God damn. Okay, what about... Okay, I'll just have to talk louder. I'll just do that.
Okay.
I'll just make up for it. I haven't let you in to my head. Intentional. And I think now is as good of time as any to do this, so you know what I'm getting into. Zephyrin knows the bare minimum of this, and you're gonna know more. I just dropped a AV file at your DMs if you want to listen to it. And if you are, let me know. I won't describe it. Just let you experience it.
I don't even know. I wonder if I could. I don't know if I can make everyone else hear it.
You could play it on stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I have it. I know the file. I just don't know how. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Oh wait, no, that's right. You sent it to the actual one. I don't know how to play it live on stream unless it's going to go through my audio. Can you hear any of that? No? Could you hear any of that?
I'm hearing all of it right now, but that's on my side.
That's on your end. Okay. So.
And I can't hear it at all.
Okay. Well, do you want to describe for the audience? Because
I release the connection from Transax from hearing everything.
Sorry, y'all.
If we want to plug that audio in later or share it in a reel in the future content, always be content, always be branding.
Yeah, we'll have that in the reels later.
It's not the connection isn't severed out of fear or anger or surprise. It's just once that has completed and you can feel like you restarting it in case I missed as you were thinking of it approaching.
Yeah.
Just kind of slowly pulls his hand away. There is peace to be found.
Not in my past.
When we were on Aquatar, would you have let Jack continue to hold an anchor, dragging him to the bottom of the water, unable to breathe and thrashing because he felt an affinity to the anchor?
Who is to say because it never happened?
Who is to say that you are bound to something that was not your choice?
This is the only reason that I am here.
I don't believe that.
I believe it. I proclaim it to everyone who listens. And who am I if I am not that?
We have all been listening to you and us, and you never once spoke of it till now. So do you truly believe it?
The chosen part, absolutely. The past that I have to carry and the voices that live in my head. And the one that pulls me and mocks me. That is what I bring with me.
Tell me, Transax, have you allowed yourself to weep?
There is no time. I had to run and run. Continue to run. until I got here. Found all of you. Fought, continued to fight. Let's fight again so soon, and now I have to fight something I believe gave me what I have now.
Are we fighting now?
No, but there is no time.
Are we fighting now?
No. You're not fighting right now.
Then you have a moment. You have time. You have safety and understanding. You have support. You have monumental columns holding the visage of an amazing entity who has protected their lives, ensured their safety, and brought them home every time.
It's easy to listen to you say it. It's impossible to feel it. I will give my time for weeping afterwards. I promise. I can make that promise to you.
Your fighting breaths and speaking now tell me that that time will be forced onto you and not something you can be prepared for.
I'd rather that as a form of punishment.
You aren't being punished for feeling.
I am being punished. The actions done in my name. And I gladly accept them as they come. Please. Let it. And I promise to do it all afterwards. I promise.
Have you ever witnessed a star? A new star come into existence?
I believe at one very far off, a
devastating force, a ripping, destructive wave of energy, concussive and burning, screaming to exist and to be acknowledged amongst thousands and millions of beams of light in the night sky. None the wiser that sees away. There would be a small Edonian child wishing on that wretched power for a chance to mean something, to not be useless in a time where his skills and capabilities to his people, to his planet, to his king, and where you may see and acknowledge yourself as this dark, destructive, wretched, concussive force. You are the light of someone's wish in an endless abyss for a chance to mean more than what they believe they do now. I'll make a wish on the light of Transax that at the end of this we find peace and you find a moment to weep, not for those who proclaimed or you so loudly yelled, but for Transax to know peace and accept the support and love around them. That will be my wish on this yellow star.
And my wish, red star, that stands before me, is that Delor knows that I am one of his people, and that you matter, are exactly what we need. From here till infinity. I hope.
Till infinity.
And Transax will quickly hug you. Run to her room.
So we good to wave him back in?
Yep.
Yep.
How does the deafening silence feel? Now you were all in the temple with me earlier.
What? I was busy. I was on the computer doing galaxy scanning.
So
Nothing.
you all see this conversation. You all know that Transax and Dalor went off to have this private conversation. Dalor comes back, but you all see Transax run off to her room without saying a word. So, Artemis, what are you up to in the meantime?
Since I had a whole bunch of time to think about it, I'm clueless. No, I'm just kidding.
That was an awful lot of
Uh,
talking about everybody's favorite dipping spot. Mine is the Hidden Valley Garlic Ranch.
It's the wrong answer.
Yes. Before everybody goes off to do whatever, I was gonna say that since Ivan Ooze basically took over my planet, that the purplish stuff that they have seen is because he uses, or he uses magic, or he uses like magical effects to basically have everybody do his will for him, so that way he doesn't get his hands dirty. Or to that effect. But so I was just gonna give like that little insight of what I've seen in battle with Ivan Ooze.
An overcoming of willpower.
Yes. Yeah. So that would be something to, if anybody wants to research that, or if anybody wants to confirm if that's what he does, then y'all can do it. That's just what I've seen on my planet. And then I was just going to agree with everybody that we do need to plan. Maybe we do need to practice coming together, or actually sit down and see what everybody's like thing is, to where we can better plan out a strategy of, like, let's say I'm the mount for our big gun, but like if each individual knows how to do something, then we can be much more having an advantage over it, or over him. And then once everybody goes off, I'm gonna do what Dalor told me, and I'm going to sharpen my nails, sharpen my teethies, and sharpen my quills.
Delor will say, well, Dexter gives out amazing mental recalibration kicks, so we know that.
Last resort, preferably, but I am not above it.
If I can get close enough, I will at least be able to acknowledge or know if someone has had their willpower overtaken. And we can broadcast and alert that to one another through the communicators. And don't be afraid to use the communicators at any point in time, especially while we're morphed. If you see something, you are aware of something, you learn it, you know it, tell us all. No detail is too small when dealing with an enemy this grand.
Yes, because I am always alert, so I could probably see if something is about to happen. And of course, if something's about to happen, then yes, I will let everybody know that this is what I've seen. So yeah.
Another time, a different invention. And he's finally now calibrating what he is going to do during this time. So he's going to check in with Jack.
Yep. And Jack is muted.
Mm-hmm.
Jack would be prepping for the second that he is told where our heading is so that he could scout ahead.
What's your plan, friend?
Well, unlike our friends who seem to be from a time where every move has already been made and they might know it, I don't have such luxury. I can only react to what I see in front of me, so I'll know when I get there.
What equipment are you taking?
I'll be traveling light. I don't expect to be alone for long. Just enough to get a lay of the land, figure out what we are up against, report back, and then we shall arrive 6 strong.
Are you afraid?
Never.
Truly.
I have dealt with criminals and all kinds of individuals who were in one way, shape, or form resisting somebody's brand of justice that wasn't mine. And I did it alone. Now I'm facing perhaps the largest threat that I have ever faced. But when you break it down, it is, in essence, still the same job. However, now I have a team. I don't have to be the one who prevails, as long as we all do.
Does it?
Of course.
Will that change in approach put you in more danger?
Just gonna kind of think for a moment. Going up against someone like Ivan Ooze, I don't think there is more or less danger. We saw what he did to This base, we saw what he did to Zordon. We see what he's been doing throughout the galaxy. He's incredibly powerful. Even the slightest misstep could mean the end.
Jack obsessed with an audience's perception of their power. As powerful as we have seen him and the things he is capable of, when no one was here to witness, someone survived. When whole planets were watching, they were struck down. I offered that observation to you.
That begs the question for, I suppose, all of us. You're a warrior, leader of soldiers. Why would you leave an enemy alive?
A plethora of reasons. Deliver a message, send a warning, invoke a level of fear, disorient. But as we know, he wasn't here alone. It wasn't just Ivan who walked into this space. If I were only me sending a message and leaving someone alive, that's different. I had eyes. I had an audience and chose broken tables, shattered monitors, albeit breathing haggardly, a living Zordon. I don't think they truly understand exactly what they're facing. And I think they also believe that we're only worth an audience's reaction.
What worries me is that if I was leaving somebody in that condition, in the way that it happened, with no clear message sent, leaving an invitation.
We didn't accept. We went elsewhere. We accomplished other goals and tasks.
Invitations don't always have an expiration date.
I think he would go through more of an extenuated invitation. There would be a bright light. There would be a burning building. There would be a shout loud enough to be heard, so we would go to that space. As far as he is aware, and he was within our base, we had no idea where he was.
It's all hearsay, one way or another. But all we can do is prepare as much as we can. I'll do my part. I'll see what boots on the ground can get us to see.
Is that what you wish to do? My point wasn't to hand out orders. My point was to inspire. My point was to get the idea that we are more than just the summary of parts. We are whole and capable individually as well, and that is what makes the summary of all of us much greater.
Right on all counts. But, like any good leader, you know your team's strengths, and you recommended them. I'm no good behind a computer unless I'm trying to teleport a container.
But you did it. And you were capable. And you accomplished it. So much more than the summary of parts.
I'm all right at a little bit of everything. It's fine.
And you did send me completely fuck all the opposite direction of everyone else.
Dexter was struggling over the device, and
Dexter
my
won't
tongue
shit.
slipped. Don't make me come over there. All right. Anyway, do you have a heading yet? And
Speaking
yell
of
at Dexter.
Dexter, I want you to roll me one more tech check, but this time with an upshift and edge because Zordon is helping you.
They can't keep you down, can they, old man?
Much as they try.
Zordon, how old are you? That's a 19.
Oh. That's a story for another time. Maybe after this we can discuss pleasantries.
He's as spry as an Eltarian sprite, Dalor says.
With Zordon's help, you have now narrowed it down. You were picking up on the conversations. You've been picking up on the conversation with Dalor and Jack about an energy spike. And through your eavesdropping, you were able to discover a planet that has a higher concentration of this purple energy. However, there's additional energy signatures at that location.
Do they seem at all familiar to Dexter?
In a sense, but you see Zordon's eyes go wide as he recognizes it and says, This is impossible. How could he do this? What? And he looks at Dexter and he says, he's amassing a way to tap into the grid himself. These readings are the same readings that I used before you all arrived. You all need to stop him. And he thinks, and he stops and thinks and looks. You were able to get the container, correct?
Correct.
Good. His excitement's kind of getting to him and slowing him down some more. You know, he sees things. He sees what's going on, and his mind is racing a mile a minute, but his body just can't get the words out. As much as he tries, he says, "Use it. If you cannot kill Ivan, use it."
And Dexter gets on the comms to the whole team and says, Rangers, Zordon and I have just discovered that Ivan Ooze is working on a way to tap into the grid itself. The grid is so far our only advantage against him, and if he were to even the playing fields, it would potentially spell doom. Take these moments to make whatever preparations you need to make and meet me at the transporter.
Jack's going to nod, still probably face to face with Delor, and just go, Not an invitation, not a message. Basic theft. And Jack's going to start heading to where Dexter is.
Dexter, can you put a module on the container that if we need to call it, we can teleport it to us?
Done. That was honestly, he probably did that immediately. Dexter almost died getting this container.
I'm not even going to have you roll for that one.
Grab Jack's forearm, and he's going to pull one of the crystals from the Sardian moon. Before you leave, mind making this an emerald for me? I'm asking Jack to put 1 point of personal power into this crystal of the green morphing grid.
Okay.
I'm not doing land, Beaker. I have found a different thing I'm going to do.
Well, we can discuss
Jack's
that later then.
Yep.
Jack's going to look down at the crystal, look back up at Delor, and kind of furrow his brow and go, "It's not an emerald. I can't make it an emerald. What is a matter? Like, why would you ask me that? I punch things."
Touch this.
Okay, and then he touches it. I'm gonna give him personal power.
Okay, so you're touching it and donating that personal power.
I am indeed.
As you do, you reach out, and this ethereal glow of green radiates around you and coalesces at your forearm, and at your hand, and to your fingers as you touch the crystal. And that green aura envelops the crystal and changes the crystal's color from what was seemingly white to a very bright green, matching your color.
Well, it's green, but I don't think it's actually an emerald, but I'm no jeweler.
Close enough.
Okay.
Alert us when you're ready. If you are going ahead, but no, we are right behind you.
Jack's going to take a few steps away, or in that direction, or towards... No, he's going to walk to Dexter and just look at the screen and just go, "Is this the planet?"
This is the place. Quite honestly, I don't know what's waiting on the other side of this teleporter for us. I do know that we don't have time to wait.
Dexter, roll me a science check as you're looking at this planet, because obviously you're not taking your eyes away from the screen. You are examining this as best you can.
15.
With a 15. You notice strange readings coming from this particular planet, aside from the morphing grid coalescing at this location. The planet surface itself, well, not the surface, but the atmosphere, you are able to determine that there is chaotic weather across the entire world. You see swirling storm clouds. Think of like modern day looking at Jupiter, and you see all those, the storm clouds swirling around. You are also picking up additional readings of gravity being warped and changed across the entire planet.
Would this be something I would be familiar with as a part of the rescue squad from the future?
Give me a culture check. Yeah, give me a culture check.
Okay. $14?
You had heard rumors of a planet that was just It was the forgotten moon of some world that no one ever talked about, no one really goes to. Not much, but you know it's not something that is to be visited with easily, or to be lightly tread upon. You're muted.
Well, yep. I'm gonna go up to Jack and say, you need to be careful. Do not get sucked into whatever gravity changes are going on there.
I'll do my best. I'll do our best. Where's Trinzax?
How are you going to do my best?
Trinzax is right behind you.
Good. Jack's going to turn around and just go, would you like to come with me?
I wasn't gonna let you leave without me.
Touch this crystal before you leave.
Oh. Okay.
Do you give a better explanation of what to do other than just touch it?
Nope.
Nope.
Just touch my rock.
Dalor and Trinzax had a moment earlier. They trust each other. They appreciate each other. He asked her to touch a rock. He didn't ask her to murder anybody.
Yeah.
She would have
Like the same
done
thing.
either without hesitation.
Not the same thing. Not the same thing.
It's
Not
the
the same
same
thing. Not the same thing.
So,
Actually,
Trinzax,
from what I hear, the murdering might be the lower ask.
Trinzax, do you touch this stone as he extends it out to you?
Yes.
Okay. As you do, a yellow aura forms around you as well, coalescing to your arm, to your hand, to the point of where you're touching the stone, and then envelops the crystal, stone, whatever we want to call it. I've called it 5 different things now. But envelops it nonetheless, and where it was once white becomes a glowing yellow.
No good. It's still not an emerald. We have no time. Let's go.
Trial and error, friend. Trial and error.
Okay.
And Jack's going to grab his things and make his way to the teleporter.
Now, question for you. You two are both going.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're not morphing. This is just my question.
Jack wouldn't think, unless Zephyrin or Dexter told him that potentially, like, are we worried about humanoids just surviving so long as we're
Dexter is
outside
telling
of
you to
this
morph.
grip?
The moment Dexter found out that there's gravity wells, that scouting report, don't come in the normal suit. Come morphed.
If he's messing with the grid, though, is that going to potentially be a giant "we are here" sign?
I'll say this from the fact that this is us invading his home turf, and he's tapping directly into the grid. I don't think we're going to have much element of surprise, but one thing I know for sure is we don't have time. This environment is more dangerous than many of the enemies we faced. I would rather us be ready from the beginning. We don't believe, and Zordon, correct me if I'm wrong, we don't believe he has access to the grid yet. Because if he does, it's likely game over.
You're right. I have no reason to believe he's accessed it as of yet.
All right. We'll be quick. find information, determine best infiltration point, and then he turns to Trinsex. What could go wrong?
Don't say that out loud. So honest. Don't say that out loud.
Well, it's morphin time.
Okay. Above table, you are just planning to go there, look around, and come back, or
Go there, look around, report back if able. Before leaving, if we do not send communication in 15 minutes, come.
8 minutes.
Done.
5. Zordon says.
Was that
5
Zordon or was that Beacon?
That's
Okay.
This is Zordon. You have 5 minutes. Once you're
Also,
there,
I feel like you don't communicate.
once you're there, there's no guarantee that he doesn't know that you will be there.
With 5 minutes remaining,
Also, I think I'll
or
call you
before the
back.
timer starts, Dalor is going to go to Dexter, ask him to share to one of the crystals, Zephyrin and Artemis.
Oh, I messaged Beaker like a minute ago. I used the unseen hand to put personal power into one of the crystals when you weren't looking.
Oh, I totally.
Based. Cool.
The
don't
one
have
time
time.
you actually
I don't
use
have
it
time.
to.
I don't have time for the. I'm so locked in right now. It's like he's doing the thing. Bam.
Well, one time.
And to Artemis and Zephyrin, same thing.
I don't even see that
Are you
message.
doing
Either
what
way.
I think?
What was that?
No.
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
You have no idea what I am doing because it was never.
I got a message saying that OBS disconnected. So
It just did. Yep. Oh, we're back. It's loading back up.
Yeah, Twitch has
There
been
we are.
having issues today.
okay, it's not a me issue. Okay,
No, it's Twitch.
okay.
And then we'll also go to Artemis for them to give some of their battle capping pink power into one of the crystals. Yes. Confirm.
Yes. Confirm.
Dalor is going to go grab a belt from his study that he had been working on and change the frequency from one energy signature to another.
Okay.
And takes the final 6th crystal, taps the top of it, filling it with the red morphing grid energy, and slots red, pink, blue, yellow, green, black into the belt before closing the front of it and putting it on himself. I messaged you what it is. I am not doing what my original idea was, which was to create the proto-Zeo crystals.
Uh-huh.
The first of the Zeo crystals. And instead is going to try and bridge the gap between his previous studies of a different energy signature to this one.
You know, when you come up with these ideas right on the spot,
Pick your poison. His shenanigans are mine.
yes.
He's already
Technically, I've been working on this belt the whole time.
Technically, Dalor
I've
has.
said that since the beginning. Yes.
Yeah.
Dalor has been working on this belt the whole time.
Technically, Ark just came up with this bullshit 30 minutes ago.
No, it was going to be something for way later on. if I ever lost my powers, but we're going to go fight Ivan Ooze, so it needed to be something different.
Okay, well, we will talk about this one off stream.
Sounds like
We
you're
will
going
talk
to
about-
timeout.
I was about to say, we will talk about this when we get home.
Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. So, you've done your preparations. You are going to... Jack and Transax, you are about to make your way to the planet. Any last words that you want to say to everybody before you go?
I don't like that. Last words.
I mean,
What?
you got...
Mm,
I am putting on a 5-minute timer, so...
Oh, shit.
I'll be open about that one.
May the power protect you.
The moment that timer hits, if you're not talking, I'm pulling your ass back.
Can I negotiate 6 minutes because dice rolls take a moment? Or will you be pausing every time we have to roll a dice?
Nah, get quick with it. Grab your dice, drop them right in front of you.
I don't
go
have a
with what's
fucking
there.
dice tray. Hello? Do you remember last session? Does anyone remember last session?
Hey.
Or we can roll once and the timer's going to go off.
Let's go, scout team.
Go to Google, type in roll dice for me.
It'll do it.
Fucker.
I just
Alright.
pre-rolled 3d20s.
You don't have that ability. All right. Are you going?
Let's go.
Good.
Yeah, let's go.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Wrong lever.
Oh my god.
No, it's not the wrong lever because Jack isn't on the computer, and I
Oh.
teleport you to the planet.
You
No, can't hear you. You're on the planet.
I'll at least be gracious enough and describe things before I start the timer.
Yes, please.
So, all right. With that, Jack and Transax teleport to this unnamed planet, this unnamed moon. The two of you arrive on this planet, and around you, you see swirling clouds in the sky, lightning, and thunder. You see the lightning crashing. You hear the thunder. You feel the thunder booming. All around you is an obsidian surface. Structures that are wrecked and torn and stretching into the sky. And one tower that seems to be the focal point of all this energy. And your timer starts now.
Hit the ground running.
Yep, absolutely.
Jack is immediately looking for the best place for the entire team to land.
Okay.
Knowing that it's going to be more people needing cover to potentially make sure no guards and ease of ingress when we get there.
Roll me alertness perception.
I'd like to pull ahead. I now run 55 feet.
Are you all
My
trying to be
face?
sneaky on this?
I don't think we have time to be sneaky.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm fucking running in guns a-blazing. I'm going to be running full action.
Okay.
So 55 feet plus my free actions to 80 feet.
Okay.
And I just want to cover ground, looking for any, like, live bodies, basically.
Doing it again. Or something's doing it again. There it is. All right, Jack, you got what?
6.
You got a 6. I mean, you see the site that you kind of landed in is about as good as it's going to get. You can't really see anything
Sounds
much
like
better.
it. Perfect.
Transax, what'd you roll?
There's actually
And you were looking for,
bodies. Live one.
like, adversarial bodies?
No, just anyone who actually inhabited this planet before it became a
Oh.
shit show.
Oh no, this is an uninhabited world. There is no one living on this place. Only
Right.
those that are.
Like
You
guards?
see shadowy figures up in the at the tower. Familiar shapes and figures, mind you, but nothing else.
Tangoose? Or Tenga?
Mm-hmm.
Whichever
It's
one
an
it
A.
was.
Tenga.
Yeah, I forget. Alrighty. I know we don't have a lot of time. Does it seem like they're patrolling or sentries? Patrolling or stationary?
They are patrolling their guard.
Patrolling. Alrighty. May have to time a watch. Okay. And best point of ingress into the tower.
A point of ingress. Roll me a perception.
Let's try this bullshit again. Ah. I'm going to use a story point and re-roll the natural one.
Okay.
Thank God. Alrighty, so that is a 21 with a 6 on the d6.
You see a main entry point that is guarded, but it is a main entry point. It is a central two-door entryway, large opening. Nothing too spectacular, but it is this obsidian tower that is being guarded by Tangas all around, and there's this entrance.
What's our time?
120 left.
Does it seem like, as towers work, the place that we are going is the top?
I mean, you see glow, a faint glow from the top of the tower.
All right.
You hear Trinzex in your comms say sorry, and I just run toward the tower.
Well,
As fast as
five was the maximum. Jack's going to radio back as he runs after her.
What are you
Scout
gonna
team.
Well, I wanted to make sure that the message was actually going to get through. Okay, with that, the second that communication is established, you would just hear Jack just going, green to base, green to base. We thought we were going right in the front door. Use the same coordinates to teleport in. All of the rest of you. Trinzax is making a assault on the tower. I'm moving to pursue.
What do you mean she's making us alone?
It wasn't me.
And I immediately yelled to morph teleporter. We are a go.
Yeah. Zephyrin doesn't hesitate.
Okay.
Says,
Morph and go.
"Yep, we morph and start heading out."
And I understand Jack said use the same coordinates. Would it be possible for me to pinpoint his location currently?
Give me a quick tech
and
check.
then just try to check. Okay,
Tech
just
check.
try to get
Yep,
close to that.
I was hoping you would say that, actually. All right.
Because I'm the smart one. 15.
Yes, you're able to actually pinpoint his comm signal and get right next to him.
All right, if I do this right, as I'm smacking on the keyboard, they should not have the super massive head start, just a really big one. And then I morph and I get in and we go.
Before you are all off, Zordon looks at the remainder of you and says, "Be careful. I do not know what extent of powers he has in his own home. Be wary, be there for one another, and may the power protect you." As you all teleport out and land next to Jack and see the same situation that he's in. This large obsidian tower. Trinzax running straight into the tower.
If I see multicolored flashes, yeah, Jack just points in that direction because he knows other people are faster than he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I use my super leap to try to get to Transact's side?
Oh, you for sure. She can only run 80 feet. You can jump 90 feet.
So then I do that. Yeah.
With my 6 free actions, I can jump 120 feet.
That's just her movement. Is just she can just jump 90 feet now.
I don't need to be faster than the cat. I just need to be faster than the Yellow Ranger. Translates, what the hell are you doing?
I'm just a little emotional. Shut the fuck up.
That doesn't mean we get to all die because of it. Stop. Wait.
It just means that I can die from this. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Wait.
Oh.
So,
Okay,
Artemis.
can I leap in between them and be like, shut the fuck up, you both? Like,
Well, I was going to
let's
ask
go.
you, are you jumping behind her or trying to get in front of her?
No, like, I am, like, trying to be, like, right beside her just in case if she wants to, like...
She's already running
jump
to
on
the
top
tower.
of me.
Ah, okay.
I know, but, like, as we're running, like,
gotcha.
if she wants to...
Yeah.
jump and go.
She
Pull a
wants to
Dexter.
battle cat it.
Yeah. Pull a Dexter
Okay,
at the...
so-
Yeah, I got it.
Straight. This is in character. It's a tit situation. Dexter looks behind. He sees how far back the other 3 Rangers are, and how tactically awful this is. And so Dexter is going to, and I hope this doesn't incur damage, kick Transax in the chest.
Fuck off.
Like, I need you. Like, the words didn't work. I need you to stop. So I'm trying to strain. I said kick. I'm trying to stop.
You're trying to
Transax.
maneuver. You're trying to do a maneuver and stop her. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I would like her not
And
to
honestly, okay.
help. I need to be healthy.
Okay.
And I also saw Battlecat's eyes glisten, and I was like, I can't keep up with them and Battlecat. I need to
Okay.
stop this.
Okay. If you want to do that, I'll let you do it. It's going to be a stun. It's not going to be an actual damage.
Okay,
If you can hit her.
that sounds great. What do I roll?
That's going to be a might.
Just attack Transax, basically. Roll against her evasiveness.
Her toughness. Unless...
Ah,
Oh, toughness. Great. That's probably
She's
not.
not... She actually can't probably see what you're doing, so it probably would be evasion at this point.
oh, okay. All right.
I'm standing
Not
right
much better,
beside
but
I mean, they're both
Yellow.
pretty fucking good, honestly.
her. Okay.
honestly, yeah. I'm not as strong as Jack, but I'm up there.
Good thing I ninja morphed, and I have advantage on finesse attacks.
Fuck.
Mark attacks. And because I just got a speed increase, I shifted to a D4. So let's see what that is. That's a 4 on the D4 for 18.
You got me. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's not even a kick in the chest. It's like I literally so that she stumbles and I just grab her. Stop!
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. So he's able to run up and stop you.
And I get cussed out until the other Rangers get there, I imagine.
Yeah. I do. Absolutely cuss you out.
All right.
Would you like to just set a timer for how long it takes our happy asses to get over there?
No.
Right.
I imagine by the time. Were you trying to say something?
He was.
I said it would take me 2 turns.
Yeah.
It would probably take me more.
You all are able to gather just outside of this tower. You all come upon Artemis next to Transax, who is busy just berating Dexter for stopping her. With the entrance to this tower behind them, the doors open on their own. Almost as if welcoming.
That's a trap.
What was your first clue?
I don't think I heard that over Transax screaming at me.
I'm still going. Sorry.
Well, you're not going in front of me, and Jack's going to walk forward. If it is a trap, I'm the one who will likely survive it. Especially if the rest of you are right behind me. And I look at Transax. Right behind me.
No. And I stand beside you.
I imagine that this is how it works. I can't remember if this is how it works, but the helmet lifts up so you can actually see Jack's eyes as they narrow at you. And he's silent for like 3 whole seconds before he says, "Fine." And then he pulls his scythe and begins walking forward.
Okay. You all walking in?
Yeah. I'm staying with the group.
Okay. You all walk inside of the tower. And as you all walk inside the main thoroughfare, or the main entryway, the doors slam shut immediately behind you.
I've seen that one before.
Sconces light all around you, illuminating the room. And at each column, you see Tanga after Tanga after Tanga looking at you. And at the center of the room, just before the stairway that leads up, is Madame Woe. Welcome, Rangers. We were wondering when you would make your way here. Master Ivan has been expecting you. And with that, we're going to cut.
Woo!
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
We're
no.
only
No,
a
you.
little extremely outnumbered.
So, for the audience out there, this was our penultimate episode. Next episode, it is balls to the wall. It will be their time to make their statement in the timeline. So, they're going to need time to prepare and think about their little battle strategy now. Though they do have a pretty decent one. Yeah. We'll pick up in 2 weeks. December 14th will be our finale. So, I hope to see you all there with us again. To see this final battle between our Rangers, the Tanga Warriors, Madame Woe, and Ivan Ooze. Before we sign off, let's do one more around the horn, see where we can find each and one of our Rangers in the void of the internet. So we'll start with Jack.
Hi, that's me. I am Matt, also known as War-Torn Knight out there on the interwebs. I have been Jack Vindalis, your Green Scorpio Ranger this evening. I am a professional GM. I am also a TTRPG performer as a GM and player in a number of different places here on Tabletop Misfits, 2B Dice Adventures. You can find me on Somebody's Heroes, the podcast. Trying to think of other things that I do readily. Nothing at the moment. All the other things that I have are pre-recorded, so what I can say is be on the lookout in the future, as I am currently in the process of recording a actual play with the one and only Mika McIntosh from Roll D5, known as Fate Ultima, our take on the Fate Stay Night whole series, using Fabula Ultima as the system, where every single Magus and Heroic Spirit is played by a member of the actual play community. So we have quite the cast. It is stacked, it is super fun, and I can't wait for y'all to see it. So follow us everywhere. To definitely follow Mika on Twitch. I believe that is now Eat Play Roll, ROLE, with periods in between, on Twitch. That is where it will be broadcast in the future. Probably a few months out from that, but yeah.
All right. Trenzex.
That's me. Hi, everybody. Remember who's they shoot today? Because one of the things that I do that's not on the internet is I write poetry. And there's play there. Yeah, you can find me on a couple channels this upcoming month because I'm doing a shit ton of charity streams. And none of them are announced, which is so fun. I love that. But I might be able to. I might be playing a grandma and a doctor and like some other fun, cool stuff. And I might be like dying in a couple of them, which is also super fun. I'm really excited. Playtesting a few games that are being streamed. So follow me on Blue Sky for all of those fun things. At Mirrm with the R's. That's MIRRRM. I think those too many R's. Yeah. I am not sorry for what I did tonight, fellow players, and I love all of you.
I'm just sorry that I didn't have the audio prepped. That's my fault.
I'm sorry, my fucking mic sucks.
We're sorry it all around. Zephyrin, it's your turn now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shadow or Shadow Dow. I have played Zephyrin, your Lupus Black Ranger. And you can find me all over the internet as Shadow Dow, or visit my website shadowdow.com for links to all my socials and information about things I do outside of content creation.
All right. Artemis.
Hello. I play Artemis, which is our pink phoenix. Or on the interwebs, I'm known as Nerd Mom herself. I do a blog. I do a whole multitude of things behind the scene things for Tabletop, Misfits, and other wonderful things. What's coming up? Know that there could be a one-shot that I may be a part of. Don't know details yet.
Aren't you working on
Whenever
one?
we take our break. Yes, I am working on one. I'm actually working on two. One is a Nutcracker RPG, and then I am also Sailor Moon RPG. So, yes. Been working on those, so you can see updates either on my blog or my shop, because I sell things as well. I crochet, make t-shirts. And yeah, and while we're on our break, I may stream playing games or play with friends. So, yes.
Cool. Sweet. And Dexter.
Hello again, it's I, Chris. I have been playing Dexter Deadman, your Pegasus Blue Ranger, your support that, with increasing frequencies, has to put hands on his teammates. Support does not mean heal. It means support. And sometimes they're out of their minds. Here coming up in mid-December, December 11th through the 13th, I will be going to a comedy festival up in Richmond. So if you're in the Virginia area, come out to Improv Festivus to see me and my teammates, the William Teletubbies, put on wonderful short-form shows. And it's also just an incredible time if you like to laugh, because there'll be dozens of teams from across the country coming.
Yeah, Chris is awesome on stage at Improv. Fan-fucking-tastic. Dalor.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Ark or Ark Like Court. Tonight I have been Dalor, your Red Draco Ranger, the warrior sage and leader of the team. Plans change, things move. You gotta adjust on the fly, I guess. You know, we're gonna do this. We got this. If you want to follow me on all of my social medias, find out things that are going on with me, check out my merch, see playlists of all the projects and things I've been a part of, request me as your GM on Start Playing. You can find all of that at arklikecourt.com. I have a casting call out right now. Closes midnight, December 12th of December 13th for my next Power Rangers series, Power Rangers Solaris Voyagers. You can find the link for that on my Instagram. It's got Power Rangers AP in the highlights. Click on that. It'll take you to the form. Fill it out, submit it, and I'll be going through the casting call for that. Recently just did the one shot for a TTRPG that I've been working on for 3 years called Vocarium. The one shot is available on the YouTube called Vocarium Static Silence, that featured our amazing Black Ranger, who is here with us today, as well as my friends Javante Eclipse 613 and Pi, the official Pi guy. It is a diceless TTRPG system that uses a blind bidding for you to contest with reality, contest with magic, contest with the world to see your reality take hold. It is a modern occult thriller TTRPG. Amazing, can be used for all sorts of different ideas and things, but Vocarium at its core is about the power of your words and the power of your intention, which I think is very important, especially in this day and age. You can catch me tomorrow here on Tabletop Misfits for Dress to Quest, where I return as Olivier, the Hexblade Blade singer, who may or may not be trying to kill a member of the party, sabotage the party, or join them. Who knows? They're not in chat right now. Tuesday, you can find me running Universe 939 Unchained X-Men for their mid-season finale. They have just revealed that Mystique was hiding in the school after a reveal of a mutant hidden underneath everyone their powers back after the events of M-Day and the decimation. And then on Thursday, you can find me on Eclipse 613's channel for Blood and Cinders, where I play everyone's favorite ornery barbarian vampire Orm. And one of my guys just got shot, and I'm running the literal puzzle box from Hellraiser out of that battle pit across the city to get it away from him. Nothing can go wrong. I'm always in weird situations in games. That's it for me.
Wow. All right. And I am your much beloved, maybe hated or irritating Gridmaster for this evening, Beaker. You find me here. You can find me on socials at Beaker Builds. Come check us out here on the Misfits tomorrow night. Like as Ark said, we have Dress to Quest tomorrow night. Wednesday, we have our Tavern Talks at, well, let's see. That's at 9 o'clock Eastern. Thursday, I am back in the garage here at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to be painting another little Gundam. And then come back here next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern for Night of the Worm, our World of Darkness game that combines both Vampire the Masquerade and Werewolf the Apocalypse. The crew has been fucking fantastic on there, so go give them some love. With that, I'm going to shut us down for the night. I have a raid ready and raring to go, so stick around. Love you all. Have fun, and good night.